Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. It is 8:16 or something like that. I am extremely tired, but the vlog is already up and out. Wasn't even 15 minutes late, I don't think, so I'm happy about that, but I'm not happy that it was late. And the only reason that it was late was because the render failed. Well, the render didn't actually fail. The render went through. It just failed to do it properly. I tried to cover up the truck number, and I did. And I went frame by frame and made sure that I got it all done in Vegas correctly. And then I rendered it out, and then I played the video, and then there was a blur, let's say, on the dragon's head, right? And it's supposed to be blurring out the dragon's head so that you can't see it. And I did that frame by frame, so everywhere that I move it, it would follow the dragon's head. But in this case, it was the truck number. And it was fine in Vegas. I did that frame by frame. And I played it in Vegas, looked perfectly fine, rendered it out, and it didn't work at all. It started right at the dragon, but then, like, came over here when it's supposed to be blocking, you know? It didn't track the way that it was supposed to in the render, even though it tracked perfectly in Vegas. So I'm not happy about that, but mostly because if I didn't have to do that, I would have been in bed fucking 4+ hours ago. In addition to that, I wouldn't have spent 6.5 hours editing it. Yeah. Yeah. 6.5 hours of editing just for probably an hour and a half of it to be just completely thrown down the drain because it failed. So, yeah, definitely not happy about that, but it is whatever it is, and I am debating kind of whether or not to edit that before I go to bed, or just go to bed now at 8-ish and sleep until 7, because, yeah, I'm supposed to be in bed until 7. My alarm is set for 7. I would like to have played my guitar a little bit today, but I just didn't take it out. I sat and watched YouTube for a while and enjoyed watching YouTube, and then finally at like 10:30 at night, I was like, okay, let's get to editing this vlog. And I sat there and I edited the vlog. Turned out to be a 6-hour endeavor. Didn't finish until, 4:30 in the morning? I sat there right here at my damn computer from 10:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. I only got up to go to the bathroom. And I sat there and I edited the vlog. And then told it to render, and it took an hour and a half to render, and then fucking found out that it wasn't working properly, and took another 30-ish minutes to edit, and then took another hour and a half to fucking render. Which is why I didn't upload it until like 8:50. Sorry, 7:50, which was why it was late. If it did not take 6 hours, it would have been up probably by 1 or 2 a.m. If the edits that I spent so much time on did not fail, it would have been up 4 hours ago. So, very annoyed. I'm getting annoyed with the constant issues. That is the 3rd time in the last 6 days that the vlog has been late. I went from the vlog being late maybe once every 2 to 3 months to 3 times in a week. And I am not, I know that all of it is out of my control because it's just systems failing to do what they're supposed to do. Whether it's Vegas fucking up, or it's the internet acting stupid, or the computer just deciding to fucking take off and being like, you know what, I'm done. Or in this case, the frame perfect edits not coming out properly. Anyways, I'm sidetracked and I'm annoyed. Point is that I was intending on playing the guitar and practicing a little bit after I finished editing and dealing with the vlog, but I spent 6 straight hours dealing with it, and I don't have the mental strength right now to try and learn something. I spent 6 hours trying to learn how to blur things. To 1, not even being able to do it properly, and then to 2, figuring out another way to fucking do it, just for it not to work in the render. And what's even more annoying is that all the YouTube videos are 3, 7, 10 years old. They're on what, Vegas 15. Like, bruh. I'm on Vegas 23 now. Come on. Like, I just was reading a bunch of stuff and watching videos trying to figure out how to do it, and none of them were. They were not really helping at all. So, I don't know. Just didn't work. Forcing my way through that instead of just deleting the files, which apparently would have been the right call since it didn't work. If I knew that, I wouldn't have fucking done it. But no. I didn't know it was going to do that, so I spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to make it perfect. Not happy about that, obviously. But yeah, by the time I was done with that, I checked it, wasn't working properly, had to re-render it. Well, the first render wasn't done until like 6 o'clock in the morning. And then checked it, saw that it failed, had to re-edit it, told that to render, and it finished at like 7:45 or something like that. And then I had to check it, see if it was okay, which it should be, and then upload it. And at this point, it's 8:26 in the morning, and now I actually have time to, sit down and practice and not be focused on this, even though there was 3 hours there that I just had to sit and wait for it to render. I could have played the guitar, but when I finished the first edit, I was already ready to go to bed. I was already tired. I was already like, I'm ready to go to fuck to sleep, but forced myself to stay up to try and upload it, just for it not to work, just for it to have to be re-edited, just for it to have to be re-rendered. Never again. I tried, it didn't work. I will not try that again unless I have, one, freaking, I guess, a way better computer than what I have here at home. 2, an ungodly amount of fucking time. Oh, I really haven't wanted to be awake for the last 4 hours. But I'm so hungry. I didn't know if I should eat something or not, but I just want to go to bed. I'm gonna put this plate in the sink. I'm gonna cut all these monitors off. Put my mouse on the charger. It's probably the most that I've ever used it, because usually it just sits on my desk until I move it every couple of minutes or every, I don't know. I accidentally started the vlog, the video that I was watching. What was I saying? I don't want to cook something. I don't want to order anything. I don't want to wait for it to show up. I don't want to go out and get anything. I'm just so tired. I'm plugging you in. My alarm is set for 7 p.m. If I wake up sooner, let's hope it's 6. Preferably not before 6. But I am going to go ahead and go to bed now. So, night-night. Alright. Well, the vlog is rendering. I just finished editing it. It's been, what, an hour, I think? Yeah, it's been like an hour. Which an hour, at the moment, for editing the vlog is normal. But it is rendering. At this point, I need to take my medicine, which we are going to add Advil to that list of medicine that I'm going to take this morning because I have a headache. And it's already annoying. And I know that it's just going to get worse. So, I'm just going to deal with it now. Alright, medicine consumed. All is good. I was trying to remember how many of these hoodies that I have. So that isn't a hoodie, that's a zip up. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? So that's not a hoodie, it is a zipper. But 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one of these in the storage unit, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I believe there's at least 2, if not 3 more in the truck. I have 15 or 16 Syndicate hoodies, Syndicate original hoodies. Holy shit. I was trying to remember how many I had, but I couldn't remember. So, anyways, I'm going to sit here on the floor like I currently am, and I'm going to go through this basket and either throw it in the closet, throw it in here, or throw it up here to put on right now. So, let's go ahead and do all that. But first, I gotta dump it out. Alright, now with everything dumped out, now let's do this. Oh yeah, this is one of the hoodies that I counted. You know what I just realized? I accidentally counted this hoodie twice. I counted it in the basket, and then I counted it again as one of the hoodies in the truck, but it's not in the truck, it's right here. So, what's that, 14? I'm going to sort through all of these clothes. Alright, clothes sorted between what I'm going to wear now, what's going to the truck, and things that are staying here. So, now, let's put this basket back in here. Put these pajamas in there because they're dirty. Put this basket in there because it's dirty. Oh, my belt. And while I'm grabbing my belt, my boots. That goes there. This can go up here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get dressed. Also, if some of you are like, I don't know your Twitter or your Blue Sky account, if you scroll down a little bit and check the description, in the description I have a link to all of my socials, including my Blue Sky and my Twitter, as well as Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that is there too. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put my watch on the charger even though it's at 80%. Pretty sure I'm done in my closet. I already did my hair because it was aggravating me. Still need to brush my teeth and shave my face. I already took my medicine, so let's go ahead and finish getting ready. Oh goodness, I can't believe that I forgot this. I have an entire Discord server as well if you guys want to post any of the fits that you have there. Your Halloween costumes, you can post them there. I'll look at them there too. Just whatever you feel like. Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, if you're interested. So, yeah. Alright. I just posted in the Discord about the Halloween costume thing. Because I do think it'd be interesting to see all y'all's costumes if you'd be willing to share. You know, I was thinking of wearing the Slave Token hoodie today, but I changed my mind. Yes, I did. We're going with the Syndicate original hoodie. Is anybody shocked by that? Absolutely not. But yeah, I want to wear this hoodie. Oh wait, no, I didn't count this one twice. Now that I'm thinking about it. How many did I say was in here? I genuinely can't remember. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not that one, because that's not a hoodie. The other one of these is in the truck. 13. There's a Next Move hoodie in the truck, so 14. I think I have 14. There might be another one in the truck, but 14. I don't know why, I'm just interested. Just interested in how many I actually have. So, yeah. We are all dressed for work. We are all dressed for work. Now, I need to wait for that to finish to upload it. I need to zip that bag up. I need to zip that bag up, and I need to take the guitar. So, let's see what the battery life on my watch is. And, not quite full. We'll wait a little bit. All right. We're up here in the truck. I already finished a pre-trip. Did not find any issues, which, as always, I am happy about. I just dealt with the trash. It is all ready to throw in a dumpster that I'm getting ready to pass up. I also already pre-tripped the truck and trailer. All is good. I did not find any issues at all, which again, of course, I'm very happy about. At this point, we have a 180-mile drive up to the yard. So let's go ahead and get on this drive. All right. We are here at the yard. The truck needs some diesel. It might not need it, but it also might need it. So it has half a tank, and technically that should be enough to do this route that I'm getting ready to do. But at the same time, doing that route that I'm getting ready to do and then going and parking for 10 or so hours, it might not have enough to do that. So we are going to fill the truck up. Yes, indeed. We're going to fill the truck up. It needs about 100 gallons. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Drive here was uneventful. Uneventful. How many times am I going to open the wrong app in a row? I'm trying to think if anything at all happened while I was driving, but like, nah. Some people were driving slow, and I went around them. Oh, there were a couple deer, but I didn't have to slow down for them because they weren't in the way, but they were almost in the way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, let's fill this truck up. I also completely forgot to mention that before I ended up leaving, while I was unpacking all my things, I purchased the new pair of gloves. So I think it said they'll be here Friday, so a week from now. But I genuinely don't remember when they're actually going to show up. That's just a guesstimate on what I thought I saw. So yeah, but luckily we have those. Hopefully they'll last quite a while, and I won't have to worry about diesel fuel seeping through these gloves. I'm just filling it up, but you can see the little splashes coming out. So, and it just kind of soaks in and gets everywhere. Gets all over the place. Alright, 90.4 gallons. And let's see what Amazon says for the delivery time. Oh, it says arriving tomorrow. Awesome. So the next time I go home, I'll pick those up. Anyways, we need to go get this trailer inspected, so let's go do that. Alright. Trailer is all inspected, no issues, which is obviously, as always, fantastic. At this point, I'm gonna dump out this ice from my drink because, well, I don't want it. I already drank all the root beer, so we're dumping out all the ice. Here momentarily, we are going to go ahead and go inside and turn in our paperwork, see if they need anything, and most importantly, go to the bathroom. But I have a feeling that this is closer to empty than I want it to be. So if I can open it, oh my God. Goodness. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. That is nowhere near as bad as I thought. I thought I drank basically that whole thing yet. already, but no, I didn't. What I am going to do is I'm going to open this bottle of water and dump it in there. Oh my god, it is way too hot in there. Way too hot. Ugh. It's like 1,000,000,000,000 degrees inside that building. It feels so much better out here. So much better. Thank goodness. Anyways, we're going back to the truck. Yes, indeed. And now that we're in the truck, we're going to turn the AC on all the fucking way because, it's disgusting. The inside of that building was disgusting. 41 degrees outside feels infinitely better than inside that building. Anyways, let's go around the corner. Hello, tablet. Can you do what I want you to do? Yeah, let's go around the corner, pick this load up. Yes, indeed. Goodness, my water fell over. I almost dribbled some all over the ground, but I caught it quick enough before anything actually leaked out. But we dropped our trailer. We just connected to our trailer. That's why the bottle fell over. And now we are going to go pre-trip this trailer, fill out the paperwork on the tablet, and then make our way to the first location, which 160-ish, 180-ish miles away. Oh good, it finally recognizes that road is closed. I guess we'll follow that road. 180 miles. Let's go ahead and pre-trip this trailer. All right. It is 3:16 in the morning. We just finished doing our pre-trip on 3:16. I don't know why I felt like I said 6:13. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not gonna go back and check. I'll find out when I edit the video. But it's 3:17 in the morning. I just pre-tripped the trailer. All is good. Did not find any issues. However, I did find a brand new brake chamber on the passenger side front axle. So we're going to kind of keep an eye on that to make sure that it was attached properly. It most likely was attached properly, but you know, somebody did work, and sometimes mistakes happen, and you know, I mean, things like that happen all the time. You know, you do a job, sometimes you forget something, and then yeah, that's what happened with the fuel lid, not the fuel lid, the coolant lid. Is the truck just had a PM, they filled it with coolant, they accidentally forgot to put the lid back on, or if they did, they didn't put it on right, or the lid was so old that it just blasted itself off. But like, sometimes things happen, even though they just fixed some stuff. So, not saying that the mechanics are bad, I'm just saying people are people, and sometimes they're forgetful. So, we're going to keep an eye on that brake chamber, make sure that we've got no air leaking from it. Yep. Then we're going to go ahead and check out of this facility and go on this 180-mile drive. So let's do that. All right. We are here at the first location. This particular location gets 5. Yes, indeed. We already called them. Dude said he will be back here momentarily to open the door. So let's go ahead and make our way on over to the door. See how long it takes him to open it. Yeah. Random little side note. I think it's absolutely hilarious that while I was at home in my room in arguably more clothing than I am now, except for my pants, I was freezing in 65-degree weather. Yeah, it's like 30. Where's the weather? 37 degrees outside. I have the AC on in the truck, and I'm warm. But 65 at home in my bedroom with less clothes, I was cold. I don't get it. But yeah, I have no idea what was going on the other day. I don't know why I was so cold. No clue why I was so cold. Like, literally, it's 37 degrees outside, and I have the AC on in here. 37 degrees. Current location, 37 degrees. I have the AC on in here in the truck. But the other day, I was at home and it was 65 degrees in the house and I was shivering. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. All I know is that I was cold at home the first day I was home, but I was not cold the second day that I was home, or whatever the order was. And then, like, when I left the house today, I didn't feel cold at all. I was hot. I was like, oh my god, it's too fucking hot in here. Like, I'm here in the truck. It's hot as shit. No, it's not. Hot as shit is... I feel like that's an exaggeration. But, like, I'm warm, which is why I have the AC on. But it's like, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I was just bitching. Well, not really bitching. Like, I wasn't mad that I was cold. I was just, like, surprised that I was feeling cold at 65 degrees in the house. And it's like, I had the thickest, warmest pair of socks that I have on my feet. Still felt cold. Had thick-ass pajama bottoms. Winter pajama bottoms. Was still cold. Had thick-ass pajama shirt. Still felt cold, and put a hoodie on over top of the pajama shirt, still felt cold. But today, I'm wearing a less thick pair of socks, my boots, my snowboarding pants, which that is the part that's better for cold weather than everything else, minus the boots, obviously. A hoodie, and a thin button-up shirt. And, like, I don't really feel cold. And it's 37 out. I don't get it. It's a weird one. Definitely a weird one. Anyways, we're done at this first location. No issues. None at all. Which, as always, I am happy about. But I'm going to fill out the information on the tablet. It is 6:57. And we have a 24.3 mile drive to the next location. So, let's go ahead, get on that drive. Alright. It is 7:34 and we have arrived at the second location. Yes, indeed. There's a truck on the door. Gotta wait for them. I have already called them and let them know that I'm here. The lady said that she'll try and get this truck to get out of my way. Because apparently I have priority over that truck. So, she's telling them to move. So, well, wait, that's him right there. Alright. Well, he's coming out to move. And once he moves, I'll go ahead and get on the door and get unloaded. This particular location also gets 5. I almost said 7, but no. They get 5. 5 skids. I'm going to double check because, yeah, 5. They get 5. Good old 5. But yeah, we are McHizzle. Alright. We are on the door, which is awesome. It was not really all that difficult to get on the door. However, I did not get on the door on the first try, I mean, it's okay. It's like a little unfortunate, but it's also like doesn't matter. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go on inside. 7:40 in the morning. And the sunrise is looking divine. And we gotta go all the way down to the end. Not way down to the end of the building, but like, see how it sticks out right there? It does the same thing on that side. So we gotta go all the way over there. Oh, this was the place where I was rummaging through all the leaves. And all the leaves are still here to rummage through. I think there's less here now than there was the last time I was here though. Because the leaves were like all the way from up there, all-ish the way. Yeah, there was a lot more leaves. But, dude, it feels so good out here. Still 37. Still feels amazing. I kind of love it. It feels so good. What does not feel good is my bra strap. I don't know why, but it feels like it's like cutting into my back. And I hate it. And I keep trying to move it, but it keeps not fixing it, so I don't know. And just like that, we are done. Yes. No issues. All was fantastic. I was gonna see if there was a Starbucks in here, but there was not. So, unfortunate. Tisby. Unfortunate. What is that clicking? What is that? Is that an animal? Or is that somebody in one of those houses? That's so weird. That is so weird. Anyways, we are going back to the truck. Yes, indeed. Indubitably. God, I love how it feels out here. I don't want it to get warmer, but it's gonna raise, the temperature's gonna raise by like 20-ish degrees. Blech. Pretty. All right, we're up in the truck.
7:58.
Yes, indeed. The next location is 50.3 miles away. Going to fill this out on my tablet. Yes, indeed. And since it is that late already, or early, whichever one you want to call it, I am going to go ahead and end today's vlog. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. If you keep coming back, why not go ahead and hit the bell so that you can get notifications every single time that I upload. If you are interested, you can also scroll down just a little bit farther and take a gander at the description. There you can find links to my Twitch, my Discord, my other YouTube channels, as well as all of my socials if you are interested in any of that. And of course, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for the next daily vlog at the next location. Yes, indeed. And as always, phone hugs and bye-bye.